Yeah, this is a part two to my video that I did previously called It's Lonely at the Top, part one. So this is a part two of It's Lonely at the Top. Um, to all the motherfuckers that's out here doing dirt while looking clean, motherfucker, I hope you got what you paid for. That's all I gotta say. I hope you got what you paid for. Because I realized something. When you have toxic people that's around you, like, for example, they'll get mad at something, right? Like, say, like, they have a very bad day. But eventually, they want to come out and they'll get so mad at you all of a sudden, and you didn't do anything. You just, you don't listen to their problems and all that stuff, but they didn't want to, like, out of the blue, point out your flaws and all that stuff. Want to say what what you're not doing or what you don't have and all that stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, this subject is not about me. This is about you. This is about you. You're venting on things that's not going your way. And I can understand that. I'm not persecuting you, but you have the nerve and the audacity to persecute me just because you're mad about something. See, that's what toxic people do. And people like that, you got to stay away from. You got to stay away from that because there's no respect. There's no respect. And also, they don't respect themselves. If they don't have the guts to look in the mirror and check themselves, not only they don't respect themselves, but they don't respect you in a relationship. So when it comes to those people, it's best to just leave them where they at and focus on what you need to do in life. And people want to say that's a narcissistic trait. It could be a narcissistic trait. It could be. It could be narcissism, but for the most part, it's toxic. Very fucking toxic. See, I realize, man, a lot of motherfuckers out here are very fucking toxic, indeed. And people, and you know what, too? Like I said before, I do this for me, for venting purposes, and if you don't like it, please get the fuck off my motherfucking channel. And people want to say, he's preaching again. No, I'm not preaching. I'm just calling the bullshit for what I see. I'm just calling out the bullshit. Because I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers pointing the finger and putting the blame on others instead of putting the blame on themselves. Stop pointing the finger. If you know, listen, stop pointing the finger and passing the blame on others, man. Stop being a bitch. Quit being a bitch, man. And just accept what you did was wrong. I know it hurts, but it doesn't get no better if you keep on passing the blame on others. Motherfucker, look in the mirror and check yourself. If you don't want to do that, get the fuck on about your life, nigga. Other motherfuckers don't want to be bothered with that shit because they have problems on their own. You know what I'm saying? If you're dealing with a toxic motherfucker that want to put the blame on others and all that shit, or being very narcissistic, delving in the energy of narcissism, man, stay away from that motherfucker, man. Stay away from him. And you know what? I've experienced motherfuckers who were narcissistic too. You know what I'm saying? Who was into narcissism, that love to, put the blame on others, that want to, and also too, not just that, but I came across some motherfuckers that were very insecure about themselves. And not only they was insecure about themselves, they want to, poke jabs on you or want to call out certain things like, like for example, it was this motherfucker that was insecure, right? That I used to deal with. And he would say that I was short sometimes when I had nice clothes on. I said, I never did I never did try to strut my stuff when I had clothes on. And then I realized something. He was jealous because some of the outfits that I used to wear looked good on me. Like suits and stuff and regular clothing attire. Like some of the clothes would look good on me. And I would never strut. But in his mind, he thought I was strutting. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. No, he was just jealous because some of the clothes I used to wear looked good on me, but it didn't look good on him. And I realized something. That's some girl shit. And it was a guy. The guy that I was insecure, the person that was insecure, he was a guy. He was a male. And I'm like, man, this nigga talk like a girl, man. He talks like a girl. And there's been a couple of guys that I used to know that talk like girls. You know what I'm saying? They talk like females, man. I don't want to be around that bullshit. I don't want to be around that. This how, Man, a lot of these guys out here nowadays, man, they talk like bitches, man. They talk like girls. It don't make no fucking sense, man. Like how in the hell? Listen. We all get a little bit envious of other people, what they have, and well, you know what I'm saying, and all that bullshit. But there's a limit. There's a limit. Like for example, like I said before, you want to call out on other people's like flaws and all that shit, but don't have the guts to call out yours. You know what I'm saying? Your own. Like, how dare you? We all have problems, but what gives you the right to call out other people's flaws instead of your own? You get what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, you're not squeaky clean. Hell, we all not squeaky clean, but we trying to get there. Some people are trying to get there. Some people really are. But how dare you try to expose other people's dirty laundry instead of your own? And I know I said this so many goddamn times. But like I said before, I do this for me, for venting purposes. And if you don't like it, please get the fuck off my motherfucking channel. Get the fuck on. If I'm preaching, hey, I may be preaching. Now get the fuck out. But I'm tired of the nonsense. I am tired of the drama. This is why I stay alone. This is why I be to myself. Because motherfuckers are so weak-minded. They have a weak, fragile ego. You know what I'm saying? They may have big egos, but it's fucking weak and fragile. You know what I'm saying? It's like motherfucking, you know when you lift weights and you drink muscle mix or muscle powder, it's nothing more than just hard balloon muscles. You know what I'm saying? You may have the aesthetic or the look that you got muscles, but deep down it's just for show. You're not that strong. You know what I'm saying? All those muscles are for show. You really fucking weak. You just took a lot of motherfucking muscle mix. That's all what you did. You took a lot of muscle powder mix. So you may have big muscles, but your strength says otherwise. You know what I'm saying? That's how people's motherfucking egos are, man. Very weak and fragile. But it's big, but very weak and fragile. You know, I'm tired of this shit, man. You know what, too, man? This is what grinds my gears the most. Just because you have money does not make you a great human being. Because you don't know what this person had to get. You don't know what that person had to do in order for them to get to that level of success. I mean, these celebrities telling you all the time, you know, said that, you know, subliminally what they had to do to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? Some of these celebrities out here, they're out there drinking, smoking, doing drugs, fornicating. I mean, we all fornicate. But I'm just saying, man, it's like they do a lot of nasty, dirty, despicable means behind the scenes just to keep up with their lifestyle, just to keep up with the status quo in Hollywood. Or should I say that hollow wood? Get it? Wink, wink. But yeah, man, you know, you don't know what these motherfuckers had to do to get to that level. And just because, like I said before, just because a motherfucker has money does not make them a great human being, nor a genius. You know what I'm saying? They may be a genius when it comes to making money, but when it comes to life, when it comes to philosophy about life as a whole, not so much. Because a lot of the people, I ain't gonna lie, man, not all people, not a lot of people, but some people who are, you know, rich and famous, they're not great people. They're not great philosophers. You know what I'm saying? They're not people that you should really look up to. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to being a great human being, you should not look up to anybody. You should not look up to no man. To tell the truth, you should not look up to no man. You know, so you know, you can give that person respect on his money and status and all that stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, give him respect when it comes to his come up story. You know what I'm saying? Give him respect give him or her respect on those regards. But as far as looking up to that person like a spiritual guide or a guru, hell no. Don't do that shit. Just like everybody else, that rich person has flaws too. That rich motherfucker got flaws too. You know it too. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes those rich motherfuckers, I'm talking about really, really rich and wealthy motherfuckers, those celebrities, they have some nasty motherfucking flaws, man. Very nasty and derogatory flaws within them to the point that even you would be appalled. Even you would be very disgusted by them. You get what I'm saying? Because you realize that some of those people are very awful human beings. Very awful. Very despicable. But I digress on that though, man. My thing is this, man. We all need to look in the mirror and check ourselves. I know I said this so many times, but it's the truth. Because I guarantee you, in the long run, you're going to lose yourself. You're going to lose yourself if you do not take accountability for your actions and your behavior and the way how you treat other people, man. I guarantee you're going to lose yourself. I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about the mental and spiritual. You're going to wonder why a lot of motherfuckers don't want to be bothered with you, because like I said before, you love to persecute other motherfuckers, but you don't want to persecute yourself. And they don't want to get called out on their bullshit, but they know damn well you get skeletons in your closet too. And then, like I said, you never know. A few people that you may know, they might get so mad at you and they're going to call you out of your bullshit. And then one thing led to another. It's going to be a big explosion. Both of y'all motherfuckers ain't going to see each other again. But at the same time, you have to realize that you was the persecutor in the first place. But but here's the thing though, man. You have a bunch of toxic motherfuckers. I'm talking about a lot of toxic motherfuckers that's out here thinking that they in the right. No, they in the wrong. Like you are a toxic human being. And how dare you pass the blame on others? How dare you persecute and talk about people behind their back? How dare you want to disrespect a motherfucker just because you can, and the other motherfucker ain't did shit to you? You know what I'm saying? It's like people are very shitty. People are very shitty for no fucking reason. They just shitty. And we have to be mindful. We have to be mindful on how we treat others. We really do. We really fucking do, man. It don't make no sense, man. All this technology out here, man, but at the same time, we're so fucking disconnected. All this technology, all the wondrous world of technology, but at the same time, we're so fucking disconnected. All this knowledge is out here on the internet, and guess what? We're still stupid. All this technology and all this knowledge that's out here on the internet right now, we still stuck on stupid. What type of bullshit is that? That lets you know that it's humans' accountability. That's humans' problems. Those are human problems. All this information that's out here, we still stuck on stupid. That's a human problem. Fuck out my face. But like I said before, eventually, man, what goes up will come down. Best believe that. And when it comes to America, what goes up must come down. Americans are too fucking arrogant. But I guarantee you, the backbone of our infrastructure is going to be broken, aka our economy. And then eventually, hopefully things would go back to its proper perspective. Maybe things would go back to what it was. Maybe we'll begin to appreciate the smaller things in life. And that's all I got to say about that, man. That's all I got to say. People, wake the fuck up. Time is running out. Wake the fuck up, man. We only got one life to live. It's best to get it right. It's best to get it right and make sure you get yourself right too. Same for me. Same for me as well. We all got to get it right. But at least I know what time it is. Do you? That's the question. And that's all I got to say about that, man. That's all I got to say. So, yeah, man. So, thank you so much and have a good day.